When you were 5, you could make a blanket fort and convince yourself it was a castle. You could tell your friends you were astronauts and actually feel the space helmet on your head. You didn't care that NASA hadn't called. The fun was in pretending. The what if was the juice. That's tension. That's the dopamine loop. That's the magic you already ran flawlessly. As an adult, you binge TV shows because of cliffhangers. You check your phone because maybe that person texted back. You refreshed tracking info on a package more times than you'd admit, just to see out for delivery, turn to arrive. Every one of those is you getting high on anticipation, not possession. Why does it work? Dopamine. It's not the yay we did it chemical. It's the keep fucking going chemical. It fires hardest in uncertainty, when you might get the reward. Slot machines don't hook people because they win. They hook people because they might win. That's called reward prediction error. Your brain goes wild when there's just enough unpredictability to make it chase. In relationships, in ambition, in your own self-image, if there's no unpredictability, the fire dies. Without the chase, there's no chemistry, no pull, no life force pushing you forward. So how can you do this in new ways? In relationships, stop info dumping your whole soul in week 1. Reveal yourself in chapters. Tease the next page. In goals, as soon as you hit a milestone, put the next one in sight. Keep the carrot dangling for yourself. In self-growth, flirt with your own potential. Keep parts of you in beta. Surprise yourself. And here's the kicker. When you do this well, the polarity flips. You stop chasing people and opportunities. They start chasing you. Because you're the game worth playing. So why are you afraid? You've been sold 2 lies. If they love me, they should love me as I am. True, but as you are includes your dynamic, playful, mysterious self, not just your predictable safe harbour. If I dream out loud, it doesn't happen. I'm a liar. Bullshit. Dreams are not contracts, they're invitations. An invitation can be accepted, declined or altered, without making the invite a lie. Your fear is you look needy, cocky or foolish. You fear people's interpretation more than you value the truth of the moment. That fear is the padlock on your cage. And you're the one holding the key. If you kill the chase, here's what happens. You turn into an emotional accountant, only speaking what you can guarantee. Your relationships flatten into weather reports. Your own brain stops expecting novelty. You become beige, safe, predictable, and dead inside. If you keep it alive, you live in perpetual courtship with your own life. People lean in because they can't quite predict you. Your days, they're full of little cliffhangers pulling you forward. Confusion opens the brain. Predictability closes it. When someone can't perfectly predict your next move, their mind stays searching, which means it's open to being led somewhere new. That's why surprise proposals work. That's why plot twists stick in your head for years. Playful unpredictability is influence in its purest form. So why do you get stuck? You tangled integrity with performance. You bought into the no surprise religion. You thought safety meant no tension. But life without tension is life without motion. And anything that stops you moving is dying. The top patterns that need interrupting Over-disclosure. Dumping your whole life story immediately. Outcome handcuffs. Refusing to speak dreams unless guaranteed. Over-availability. Never letting someone miss you. Flatline honesty. Mistaking accuracy for connection. You value honesty. You hate manipulation. You want connection that's real. That's exactly why you have to bring back the chase. Because it's not manipulation when it's co-creation. When it's an invitation. When it's playing together in possibility. Instead of suffocating each other with certainty. From now on, you chase for the joy of chasing. You stretch the sweet spot between almost and having until it drips with dopamine. You design your life so the game never ends. It only levels up. You love the dance more than the destination. When you feel the butterflies, you run toward them, not away. When you feel the tension, you play with it, stretch it, shape it. You keep the music going, crescendo, rest crescendo. You're the storm they never predict, the book they never stop reading, the arrow pointing toward the next treasure. Your stability is your gift. Your unpredictability is your art. If you live this, you keep the polarity charged, the chase alive, and your own damn life on fire. If you don't, you starve yourself. You starve your relationships. And one day, you look in the mirror and wonder where the hell the spark went. So here's the truth smack. Stop trying to be the you win screen. Be the game worth playing.